Welcome back. And as you can see, I built a little Cylon Raider plus because someone suggested blow it up. And I thought, hey.
By your command.
This little Cylon Raider is already over 400 parts, so it's not that little, but it's a good test to see how my computer handles if I put even more parts in the same area. And as we approach the physics load, it's gonna get very, very ugly. I think about 2 frames per second were my maximum FPS. Just for your information, this Cylon Raider is armed with, I think, 9 torpedoes, smart missiles to be exact, that can be controlled because they all have a drone body on them and a probe body. And this should usually make me able to fire them from a distance, lock in, and once I hit space bar, these little separatrons that you can see will give me an additional thrust and basically, well, fly past that. Fly past the target. Well, if I learned one thing in this attempt is that I am a very bad shot. So, never give me a gun. Or rather, give me the gun if you want to save lives. Another one, very close. One difficulty is that every time I decouple one of those missiles, I need to manually select the probe body to actually control it from there, otherwise it will control from the docking port it is attached to, which does not work. One more missile, behaving a bit oddly, thinking about using chase, and very close again. Chase camera doesn't help either, because the controls are upside down, believe it or not. I was just checking if I have turned infinite fuel off, or these things would float endlessly in space. And another one, control from here. This one's gonna miss also. Yeah, almost scratched the paint there, but still no hit. So I think, why not get up and close and
Leave no survivors.
Fire everything!
3 direct hits, but this thing is still afloat. And I don't think I even lost one part, so I turn my radar around and now it's gonna get personal. Let's ram that thing. Almost missing. And dang. Slightly impacted the hangar module. This should have done some damage. No, it did not. Damn, this thing is resistant to enemy fire. Well, it would be bad if the Battlestar Galactica it wouldn't hold together. Now I'm trying to deorbit this because I think, hey, the new re-entry effect should be nice, and watch all the clutter that I created. Somebody's got to clean that up. I don't want to be on cleanup duty later. Turning this thing like a pig, of course, with my 2 FPS still. I managed to get it down, hopefully over land, so we can see a nice impact. And fast forwarding towards the atmosphere, turning it around for more cinematic effects. And giving it additional thrust, so because the faster we are, the more re-entry effects we will get and the more beauty shots I will have. First layer of atmosphere, and we're about to begin experiencing re-entry effects. And now, enjoy. what happened at the end there, of course, is the thing turning over because the center of mass is way back near the fuel tanks and the engines. And things in atmosphere tend to put their heaviest point back forward. So I'm now flying in reverse and rapidly closing the ground, which I can't really see because it's way too dark, but I think the darkness helped with the re-entry effects. So chose to go down there. Now I'm starting to burn retrograde and thinking, hey, if I get this thing a little bit slower, I may actually be able to give you more debris. And now, watch it burn. Nice primary and secondary explosions there, but believe it or not, the lander capsule survived fully intact. Bill and Bob are perfectly okay, and they survived the crash landing with the Galactica. If that isn't a proof of concept, what is? Well, thank you for watching this. This was Blast. No pun intended. Well, actually pun intended. And I got one more thing that I want to show you, so stay tuned. The developer console, of course, and Wacky Kerbal. Direct hit. For some reason, after hitting something and that's something changing your camera angle, it becomes increasingly harder to actually hit something with those spheres, cylinders, or whatever you're choosing. I was tweaking around a little with the settings and was getting harder and harder to hit the ship. Don't know why. This may be a bug. I'm not sure. Here we go. Direct hit on the engine section. Next time I'm gonna use a Cylon Raider. Maybe that's the primary target. Hitting the engines with a few salvos of those missiles should also do a nice job. And still the cockpit section is in one piece. I can't believe it. Let's change that. Okay, still in one piece. It's still alive, and there we go. Target fully destroyed. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. Maybe I'll see you next time, and bye.
It is done, imperious leader.
Fleeing from the Cylon tyranny, the last Battlestar Galactica leads a ragtag fugitive fleet on a lonely quest. A shining planet known as Earth.